Good afternoon and welcome to the final regular season NIHL Game of the Week here on the NIHL TV network, powered by Stream Sports Midwest. And today we are at Fifth Third Arena in Chicago for a Peewee Premier Select matchup between the Romeoville Huskies and the Chicago Stallions. Hello and welcome. My name is Aaron Schellen. I will be bringing you today's action all live. We're a couple of minutes away from the start of the game, and sir, I am live on the air right now, so I apologize for that. I got somebody coming up behind me. We're about 2.5 minutes away from puck drop right here, and this is one of the final regular season games for each of these teams as they battle for a spot in the Peewee Premier Select NIHL Blackhawks tournament. Top 8 teams in the Premier Select division will qualify for that tournament. And right now that top 8 kind of looks like this. So Peoria, the Peoria Mustangs sit comfortably in that top spot at 15-2-1. But the Ice Dogs and Rockford both right now tied for second place. Those two teams, I guess, play a doubleheader here over the next couple of days to determine the 2 and 3 seeds in the 12U Premier Select matchup. The Windy City Storm currently in 4th. Mission sits in 5th place with 19 points. The Winnetka Warriors in 6th place with 18 points. These Stallions right now with 15 points currently settled into that number 7 spot, where it looks like they'll take on either the Ice Dogs or Rockford next week. The Timberwolves sit in the 8th spot with 12 points. And then these Huskies in 9th, still not totally out of it, 3-12-2 on the year, 8 points, need some wins, and they need some help from the teams that are taking on the Timberwolves to make it into the NIHL Blackhawks tournament. These teams have played once this season, all the way back on December 9th, and that game ended in a 3-3 tie out at Canlan in Romeoville. So really a tight game there, and we expect more of the same here today. It's one of the things I love about the way NIHL puts their teams together is these games are always close. The records, some teams may look better from a record perspective, but the games are all really, really competitive, generally speaking. The Northern Illinois Hockey League is the largest youth hockey league in Illinois and one of the largest in the country. It is made up of over 50 travel hockey organizations. Almost all the clubs are from Illinois, with a few from Indiana, Iowa, Missouri, and Wisconsin. This is the 53rd season of play in the Northern Illinois Hockey League. The NIHL member organizations field Tier 2 travel teams that compete in the Squirt, Peewee, Bantam, and Midget age groups defined by USA Hockey. The league also offers all-girls hockey divisions each season. NIHL will partner with the Chicago Blackhawks to hold the league's NIHL Blackhawks tournament really soon, next week, in fact. For more information about NIHL and its programs, please contact Bob Apter, the NIHL president, or visit the website at nihil.info. And we are about ready to get going here as both teams are crowding around their goalies and starting. We'll see who the starting goalie is for the Huskies here in a minute, but down to our right, starting goalie today for the Stallions will be number 50, Flynn Walker, as the Stallions go with their gold jerseys with black numbers here today, black stripes. And then down at the other end, got the Romeoville Huskies in their road blues with the light blue and white stripes on the shoulders with the white numbers. 14-minute periods. Huskies about ready to go. Stallions over at their bench. Should be a fun game. A lot of kids on both of these teams that myself and my partner Eric have had the opportunity to call here a number of times over the last couple of years. So a lot of players we are familiar with and enjoy watching. So looking forward to today's matchup. Again, these two teams battled to a 3-3 tie about 2 months ago now down in Canlan. So it looks like starting goalie for the Huskies may be number 64, William Dolan. He's still out on the ice while Seamus Tosh sitting over there on the bench. So yes, it will be number 64, William Dolan, getting the nod in net for the Huskies. And again, for the Stallions, it will be Flynn Walker. I want to thank you guys for joining us here this afternoon on the final regular season NIHL Game of the Week. Stephanie watching us down from Florida. Hope your weather's a lot better than it is up here in Chicago. It has been brutal this week. It's a little bit nicer today, so enjoy Florida and enjoy some hockey, and we are ready to go. Huskies win the opening draw. We are high above rink level here at fifth third. Puck cleared in by Brady Burns, and the Huskies play the puck deep in their own zone. Pass deflected out into center ice, past Keegan Driscoll. Driscoll gets it back, bangs it into the Stallion zone here. Just underway, 30 seconds in. Stallions with the puck, clear it up ahead. That's Gray Axel has his legs taken out from underneath him, and that's going to be an early penalty here on the Huskies as Gray Axel took that puck at the blue line, had his legs taken out, and he will draw a penalty here on, it looks like Alexander Kushkowski, number 88, for the Huskies. So face-off will come to the right here of William Dolan. Draws one by the Huskies. They work the puck up to the blue line and out to the neutral zone. Fernandez loses the puck, battles for it along with Canellis right at the blue line. Taken there by Gunnar Goldman. Goldman with the shot, knocks the stick out of the, loses the stick. Goldman gets it back low of the red line. Back to the point, back to Canellis. Canellis back to Goldman. Goldman twirls, walks in, shot. Blocker save made by Dolan. Over on the far side, that's Rudy Way, bangs it down in deep, looking for Peter Polsky. Polsky's banged into the boards from behind. Fernandez, Nathan Fernandez, one of the highly skilled Romeoville youngsters. Stands out, he's wearing a different jersey today, so it'll be easy to see for me out there on the ice. Battle behind that net, that's Polsky and Saranic, and we have a whistle and a slash called here on, going to be on the Huskies again. So the Huskies going to be two skaters short here for the next minute 9, as that's number 8, Carson Sullivan, going to the box. So golden opportunity here in the early going for the Stallions, an early 2-skater advantage for over a minute. So we'll see if they can capitalize here in the early going. 12:33 left to go, face off to the right of Dolan. Draws one. High slot area, Abdul Aleem with the shot. Mason Abdul Aleem, talk about skilled players. He's a Premier Select All-Star and a very, very quick skater out there on his blades. Way now. Leaves it for Abdul Aleem. Up through center ice, gets it up ahead to Westerholm. Nathan Westerholm, top of the near faceoff dot, slings it around the far side. Owen Madden has it, walks in, cross ice pass for Goldman. Goldman tries the dangle, gets the puck back. It comes in on Dolan. Shot by Abdul Aleem, whistles wide. Kept in at the point, backhanded down in deep. Walking in with it, shot, glove save made there by Dolan off the stick of Peter Polsky, who just walked in off those near half boards, fired that one in, and Dolan flashing the leather, keeping this thing scoreless. Face off to the left now of Dolan. Still 24 seconds left on the 2-skater advantage. 1:15 left on the second penalty. Puck back to the point. One-timer shot, hard one-timer by Jake Pease. And Dolan is able to get post to post to make the save. Beautiful pass, beautiful shot, beautiful save. Crumbless now. Gets it back at the blue line. Crumbless walks in, passes it down low. Behind the net, that's Axel. Gray Axel comes out the other side, fires the shot. It goes through the crease. Over now is Crumbless, throws it down deep for Pease, number 92 behind the net, battling with Fernandez. Pease gets it back to the point. The first power play is up. Cross ice pass to Crumbless down low. Axel now behind the net. Just patiently waiting, quickly spins there, back behind the net on his forehand, being hounded by Fernandez, and Fernandez able to knock it away and get it out to center ice. So good PK here by the Huskies, and sometimes you need your goalie to be your best penalty killer, and William Dolan with a couple of nice saves here on that 5-on-3. Down to 8 seconds left on the power play. That's Adrian Williams Jr. down low. Tries to flip it out, but no blue jerseys there. And the power play is up, and just like that, Stallions will go right back on the man advantage. Another tripping penalty called here on the Huskies. That is Keegan Driscoll, number 66, down in the box. So if you're the Stallions, you got to take advantage of one of these opportunities. 3 power plays here in the first couple of minutes of this hockey game. Some good opportunities, but nothing in the back of the net yet. So face off to the left of Dolan. Cole Canellis on the draw for the Stallions. Draws one by Williams, and the puck is cleared out to center ice by the Huskies. Skips underneath Brady Burns, and Brady has to go back and play it in his own zone. Flips it around. Goldman not able to play it. Williams and Goldman there. Goldman, good stick work there amongst 2 yellow jerseys. Plays it deep. Back to Goldman now. Goldman up into center ice. Tips it to space. Off the skate onto the stick of Jack Fitzgerald, and Fitzgerald just dumps it in deep. 30 seconds gone here on this man advantage for the Stallions. Here comes Brady Burns up through center ice. Takes it wide. Burns down low, looking for the centering feed. Has it toward the offensive zone. Shot in, deflected wide. Puck deflects behind the net, and Gio Ori there. Centering feed, and I don't know that Dolan knows where it is, but I can tell you where it's not, and that's not in the back of the net. Another nice save by William Dolan, keeping this thing scoreless here in the early going. Nine and a half left to go here in the first period. 1:08 left here on the skater advantage, and the shots on goal reflect what's been going on here in the early going. 5-0 in favor of the Stallions as they're on their 3rd power play here already. Matthew Monday just flips it down in deep. Taken there by Goldman. Goldman bangs it up and around. Puck kept in by Cyranek. Cyranek over to Monday. Monday's trip, no call. Thought we might see a call there. Brady Burns, D to D. Goldman up ahead to Westerholm. Taken by Habby. Jackson Habby now. 1-on-4. The hard shot goes wide of the net. Takes a funny bounce. And that forces Walker to stick that right pad out. Here come the Stallions now up through center ice. It's Burns. Burns top in between the face-off dots. Loses control of it. Gets it back at the far point. Pass over to the near point. D to D. Gets it over to Rudy Way. Way with the centering feed. Score! Beautiful feed from Rudy Way. Cross ice to Owen Madden. Madden tips it home. And the Stallions do finally take advantage of that extra attacker, and they take a 1-0 lead here in the first period. Nice play by the Stallions there, as nice feed from Rudy Way, number 6, cross ice to Owen Madden, number 16, to give the Stallions an early lead here on the power play. Draws one by the Huskies. Fernandez has it knocked it away from him. Gets it right back, though. Stick handles around, walks in, shot whistles wide of the near post. Conroy tries to keep it in, gets it over to Thomas. Nicholas Thomas with the centering feed. Out to center ice, bounces away from Fernandez. His stick gets lifted there by Pease. Kept in by Way. Way flips it, little self-pass there. Rudy now on the far boards. One-handing it, tries a one-hand shovel pass around the back of the net. He can't. Gets away from the Stallions for the moment, but they're able to keep it in down low. Gray Axel eludes him. Way now. Centering feed sticked away as Pease walks in, tries the one-timer. The puck bounced over his stick, though. Centering feed shot in, and another save with Pease right on the doorstep. Save made by Dolan. 7:49 left to go here now in period one. Still 1-0 the score. Draw will come to the right of William Dolan. That looks like Gray Axel, number 61, taking the draw in yellow. And he wins it walking forward. Shot in and out of the glove of Dolan. Puck sitting in the slot area. Squirts out to the other side where Keegan Driscoll battles for it. Not able to get it out. Kept in by Pease. Pease walks in. Centering feed underneath the stick of Gray Axel. And behind the net, Pease tries to play it. Stumbles a bit. And that gives Marek Cyranek a chance to play it. 2 skaters to a side in that far corner. Huskies throw it around the far side. Pinch at the point there by The Stallions kicked forward, and the Huskies will take the puck back. Hits a body in front. Pease loses an edge. Shot in. Whistles wide. Off the stick of Harry Crumblis. Walked in right in between the faceoff dots. Not able to put that one home. But the Stallions controlling the pace of play here in the early going. Rudy Wade down low. Behind the net. That's Kushkowski in blue. Leaves it for Cyranek up along the far half boards. It hits a stick and bounces out to center ice. A little bit of relief here for the Huskies. Not much, though, as the Stallions walk right back in. Reed Alford taken out. No call. 6.5 left to go now in the period. Puck over to the far side. Peter Polsky will be the first one there. He overskates it, and Driscoll and Polsky go down right at the far half boards. There's 6 skaters, 4 blue, 2 yellow down there, and the official finally blows the whistle with 6 minutes and 24 seconds left to go here in the first period. Shots are 8-0 in favor of the Stallions here in the early going. A lot of that due to 3 early power plays that they were finally able to get one past William Dolan on that third attempt. Little self pass out by Nicholas Thomas, 2-on-1. Thomas coming down with Monday. Thomas walks in. Thomas shot, score! Nicholas Thomas came down 2-on-1 with Matthew Monday, and he ripped that one stick side high, and the Huskies get this thing even on their first shot of the game. It's 1-1. Very, very confident shot there by Nicholas Thomas, number 84, as he came down 2-on-1, and it was a clean 2-on-1 with his line mate, Matthew Monday, and absolutely no doubt about that one. He picked top corner and got this thing even. So just like that, the Stallions, who are out shooting the Huskies 8-1 here, this score is all knotted up as there's a collision between 2 blue jerseys at the blue line. Puck bounces into center ice. Kushkowski has it, has to wait, and he's able to clear it in there. Over to the far side. That's Monday playing it. He overskates it, and that gives the Stallions a chance to come out with it. Puck played ahead, looking for Abdul Aleem. Eludes him. He races with Conroy. Taken away by the Huskies. That's Kushkowski down there now. Throws it up off the boards. Kept in at the point. Huskies have it, and they come out to center ice with it. Fitzgerald, top of the near faceoff dot, has his shot deflected wide. Goes and gets it, though. Fitzgerald behind the net, centering feed. Splits the defense. Fernandez with a little backhanded flip. Abdul Aleem, and Fernandez gets around Fernandez, not able to get around Padilla, and Padilla will clear that in, and not sure what that whistle was for. It may have been an accidental. Yeah, the official threw his hands up. Accidental offsides whistle there, so we'll have a face-off here at center ice. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend wherever you are watching the NIHL Game of the Week. This is our final regular season NIHL Game of the Week. Hopefully not our final NIHL broadcast of the year. There are some other things in the works. Stay tuned for that information. Shot in from the point by Habby goes wide. It's Markham. Markham tries to center it. Over to the far half boards. Fitzgerald on his forehand, loses it, knocked away, and here comes Pease. Jake Pease coming down 1-on-2. Pease with a little self-pass. Pease walks through, and it's knocked away by Padilla nicely. Too many layers for the Huskies as Fernandez and Padilla did a nice job defensively. Here is Padilla. Goes behind his own net with Crumblis giving chase. Loses it to Axel. Gray Axel centering feed. And Rudy Wade tips it down deep, looking for Peter Polsky down in the corner, but Fernandez. Imrasek up into center, up to the blue line, but not out as we approach the 4-minute mark. And now it's out as Williams has it across the blue line. It's Adrian Williams takes it down low, flips it in on net, and Flynn Walker makes the save. I think that went up against the side of the net, but Flynn, not taking any chances, covers up for a whistle as we are under 4 minutes here left to go in the first period of a 1-1 hockey game. Goals by Owen Madden for the Stallions and Nicholas Thomas for the Huskies. Draws one by the Stallions. Thrown up and out by Goldman right onto the stick of Gio Ori. Ori coming down with Polsky. Ori shot. Nice defensive stop there by Adrian Williams as he got in the shooting lane, and that puck didn't make it in on Dolan. Now the other way. That's Markham. Markham centering feed and saved from the blue paint there by the Stallions as that one was ticketed for the back of the net. Markham and Ori battle right here in front of me. Knocked forward, center ice play, backhanded in by Nolan Northrop. Slung around to the near side. Monday is going to be the first one there for the Huskies. Out to center ice, that's Mason Abdul-Aleem as his pocket picked by Monday. Monday clears it in as he goes for a line change. Burns passes it up ahead to Westerholm, trying to catch the Stallions in a line change, but the pass there behind the intended target. Now everybody has to clear, and that gives the Huskies a chance to line up their defense. Kept in, though, at the point by the Stallions. Behind the net now. Hits a body and does find its way out to center ice, but Abdul-Aleem's the first one there. Overskates it a bit, gets it back, backhands it down in deep, and Conroy for the Huskies now slings it around to Padilla. Gets underneath his stick, but he gets it back, gets it out to center ice. Good feed to Williams. Williams skate to stick. Pass up ahead to Habby. Habby with the shot, and the glove save made by Flynn Walker. And you can see Habby load up. He bent that stick down to try to get a little extra leverage, got that thing up in the air, but Flynn Walker makes the glove save. 2 minutes and 16 seconds left here in period one. Shots are 8-3 in favor of the Stallions. It's 1-1 on the scoreboard. Draws one forward by the Stallions up onto the stick of Gray Axel. Axel has Crumbless with him, tries to feed Crumbless, gets underneath his stick and goes behind the net. Huskies now bang it up off the glass, get it out to center ice. That's Nicholas Thomas, the goal scorer, walking in with some space. Takes to the top of the faceoff dot. Shot, save made by Walker, kicked into the corner. And now Pease has it. Tries to get it out, he can't. Second attempt, they are able to get it out. Pease has it now, walking in on Fernandez, misplays it. Fernandez and Pease battling for it. Size matchup, size advantage there for the Stallions. Pease tries to get it back to the point. Kept in by Rudy Way. Pease now. Battle right along that near half board, that near face-off dot. Cyranek tries to play it for the Huskies. The Huskies do finally get it, wrap it around the far side. But Gunnar Goldman is waiting there, and he just clears it back behind the net for Gray Axel. Axel now below the red line on his backhand. Turns around and cycles it back in deep, gets it to Pease. Jake Pease behind the net on his forehand now. He misplays it, comes out, and Axel gets it back to the point. Goldman whips it, tries to whip it in deep. He can't. And the Huskies will make the pass forward, looking ahead for Driscoll. Driscoll and Goldman battling for it, and they catch the Huskies maybe in a line change here. Shot in will go wide by Henry Crumbless over to the far side. Peter Polsky behind the net. Padilla will come out the near side with the puck. Pass up into center ice to Adrian Williams. Williams goes around the defense. Shot in, and easy left pad save made by Walker. Pass out to center ice, looking for Cole Canellis, and I think it's going to be icing. It will. So that home run pass looking for Canellis just out of his reach, and that will create an offensive zone draw here for the Huskies with 18 seconds left to go in the first period. Again, the top 8 teams will advance to the Premier Select NIHL Blackhawks tournament starting next week. Ooh, face-off won by the Stallions, but the Huskies take it over right in the slot area, backhanded in on Walker. Walker sticks it away. Over on the far half boards now, we're down to 4 seconds left in the period, backhanded in, and that will do it for period number 1, a period that was dominated by the Stallions in the early going, courtesy of 3 power plays. They were able to get on the board first, but Nicholas Thomas, the first shot of the game for the Huskies, found the back of the net, and they tied it at 1, and that is where we stand after 1 period of play. Chicago Blackhawks are proud to sponsor the Northern Illinois Hockey League. Hawks fans, be sure to catch these upcoming games. The next game for the Blackhawks isn't until the 10th post-All-Star break, Friday, as they take on the Coyotes at home. And then Saturday, February 11th, they're north of the border up in Winnipeg, taking on the Jets. Don't miss the Chicago Blackhawks in action. The Chicago Blackhawks want to remind you that it is never too early to start planning your spring and summer. To check out all the exciting upcoming Blackhawks camps and tournaments, head over to blackhawks.com/youth hockey. We'll get one more in here before the period starts. All the NIHL teams are finishing up their regular season play today. There are over 100 games going on today. Each team is working to collect the points that will help them earn a place in the league's end of the season tournament. Keep your eye on the NIHL.info website and the NIHL Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages for upcoming broadcasts of NIHL games. Our next broadcast will be question mark, but keep an eye out for that. I promise you we'll be bringing you some additional NIHL games before the end of the season. Tune into all the action on the NIHL Facebook page, the NIHL TV network, powered by Stream Sports Midwest. We are about ready for second period action here. Teams will switch sides. Stallions will be going left to right. Huskies will be going right to left on your radio dial. Face off one forward by the Huskies, but taken right away by Gio Ori. Bit of a scrum right at center ice as we get started here, but it's taken away now. That is Ori. Ori tries the pass for... That was Canellis, but just out of his reach. Bouncing puck here, race for it. Here comes Markham. Markham walks in. Markham in on the backhand, goes forehand, and the save is made by Flynn Walker. And Markham just throws his arms up in the air, showed his speed, was able to get that puck from his backhand onto his forehand, and Walker had to come up big. That's his toughest save of the afternoon here so far. Draw to the left now of Flynn Walker. It's won by the Huskies. Again, these two teams played to a 3-3 tie earlier this season. So even though the records show the Stallions, maybe a bit higher level of play this year than the Huskies, it didn't show that way on the ice as they played to that 3-3 tie back in December. That is Padilla. The shots are now even at 8. So this was 5-0 and 8-1 shots on goal here in the early going, and the Huskies have evened this out as the puck is iced by Padilla. Faceoff will come down into the offensive zone for the Stallions. Draw to the right of William Dolan. Abdul Alim on the draw against Williams. And no clear winner, but it's batted out of the offensive zone by the Huskies. Little mishit on the pass. That's going to give Williams a chance here. Adrian Williams walks in, centering feed, looking for Driscoll underneath his stick. Driscoll has no stick now. Rudy Way gets it up ahead to Abdul Alim. Abdul Alim bumps into Alexander Kushkowski, but gets it back. Little self-pass down the far boards. Tries looking for Reed Alford out front. Abdul Alim gets it back. Back to the point, Rudy Way, who set up that first goal, turns around and fires it down in deep. Flipped over to the near side. And here come the Huskies now with some time and space. Pass up ahead, stolen away by Axel nicely off the stick of Kushkowski. But here's a chance for the Huskies walking in. Nice self-pass. And I don't know if that hit the post or the save was made. Rebound up over the net and behind the net. Well, a mishit on that pass, and that gave the Huskies multiple opportunities. And again, I don't know if that first shot hit the post or if the save was made by Walker, but either way, it stayed out of the net. Here comes Monday. Monday walking down the near side. Has it knocked away from him by Crumbless. Axel to Habby. Crumblis gets it back, though. Crumblis takes it wide. He's stick-checked by Fernandez. Stops, gets it back to the point. Northrup has it. Walks to top of the face-off dot. Shot whistles wide. Out the other side. Little backhand pass there. Pease knocked down behind the net. No call. The Huskies now flip it out to center ice. Fernandez. It's around a little bump there from Axel, but Axel gets it back and knocked into the zone. Fernandez walks in, shot, rebound off the, I don't think that the shooter got anything on that secondary shot. That was Nathan Conroy. Here's an opportunity for the Huskies and the save made by Walker. And the Stallions trying to relieve the pressure a little bit as they're now being outshot 13-8. This was one time 8-1 in favor of the Stallions. The last 12 shots on goal have been by the blue team. Fernandez has to wait for his line mates to clear. Puts it in on goal. Blocker save made by Walker. Leaves it for Northrup. Northrup throws it up to the blue line, kept in, and then eventually banged out to center ice. Big collision right at the blue line. Couple skaters go down. Another big collision, and the puck will flip up into the Stallions bench for a face-off. 10:14 left in the second period. Eileen checking out the game, presumably watching Gio. Can only assume that by the last name. You are welcome here this afternoon. I'm hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend. It's been a while for me since I've been on the mic doing an NIHL game. I've been under the weather, as they say, so it's nice to finally get back at it here. The final regular season NIHL game of the week, that shot in, and easy basket save made by Flynn Walker. Draw will come to the right of Walker with 10 minutes, almost 10 minutes on the nose, 10:05 left in the period. Up off the near boards, kept in, shot in, looking for the tip attempt there for Driscoll, but just too much on that one. Too much mustard, as they say. Around the near side, Kushkowski down low, slings it around the far side, but that's going to elude Marek Cyranek and come all the way down into his own zone. Cyranek has to play it. Turns around. Pass gets underneath a couple of skaters. Overskated there at the far half boards. Huskies now up to Markham. Markham just had a golden opportunity. He's knocked down from behind, no call. Battle literally right underneath me. Kushkowski now sets up the long pass. It does find its mark. Skating in, that's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald top of the near faceoff dot. Puck knocked away from him. Never made it through. Backhanded flip pass. Finds its way up to Abdul Aleem. Abdul Aleem tries to go around Fernandez. The two of them battle. Through the slot by Abdul Aleem. Somehow got that thing in on net, and that forced Dolan to kick it out. Here comes Williams. Knocked away from him. Fitzgerald has to wait. That gives the Stallions an opportunity. Now Pease coming in with Abdul Aleem. Pease with the shot in, and it's kicked into the corner by Dolan. Abdul Aleem flips it forward behind the net, but Fernandez will beat him to it. The two of them battle again on the near side. A couple players go down right at that near half board. Fernandez, little backhand pass out to center ice, looking for Thomas, the goal scorer for the Huskies, but not able to connect. Fitzgerald gets it to Thomas this time. Thomas tries to walk around Northrup, and he can't. Northrup just hounding him, and eventually we're going to have a whistle and a penalty called here for holding on Nolan Northrup, as he had, you can get him for a hook or a hold or whatever you want to get him for, but the Stallions are going to be shorthanded for the first time here this afternoon. And I got the wrong number. They're sending, you got two players down there, and I think they're sending the wrong one to the box. They're sending Nathan Westerholm to the box when it was Nolan Northrup who committed the penalty. And even Nolan was standing at the penalty box. He's got his hands up going, yeah, it was me. But they're going to send number 70, Nathan Westerholm, to the box, even though it wasn't him who committed the penalty. Draws one by the Huskies as they look to take the lead here. Pease works the puck out to center ice. Big kid, Jake Pease, trying to use that size and strength. Habby, though, takes it back the other way. Habby near faceoff dot, centering feed, shot, and it finds its way through Flynn Walker. That's goal's gonna go, I believe, to Adrian Williams as the centering feed found Williams' stick, and Adrian didn't get all of that one, but he got enough of it to get it through and give the Huskies a 2-1 lead here in the second period. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. And while Adrian is a fantastic hockey player, as I said, we've watched him a number of times here over the last couple of years. He definitely didn't get all of that shot, but he got enough, and it sort of threw Flynn Walker off a little bit, and it went 5-hole, and it gives his team a 2-1 lead here in the second period. Huskies with the puck again. Stallions flip it down in deep. Fernandez has his stick lifted. Carson Sullivan tries to get it out and can't. Kept in at the point. That's Axel. Axel walks in, backhanded flip into the slot. Fernandez able to play it away from Pease, and that gives the Huskies a chance here. Here comes Monday. Monday walks in. Monday with the shot. Save it. Gets through. Rebound, score. Wow. Matthew Monday stayed with it. That first shot in and out of the body of Flynn Walker. Monday stayed with it, able to get that second shot in. And the Huskies, who at one time were being outshot 8-1 in this game, currently lead 3-1. It looks like we're going to have a goalie change here for the Huskies as Seamus Tosh will check in here for the second half of this hockey game. 3-1 now. Huskies with the lead. Padilla up into center ice, gets it to Markham. 5 players battle for the puck here right in front of the faceoff, right in front of the penalty boxes. They make it 6 now, 3 of each. Burns comes out with it. Pass up ahead to Gio Ori. Eludes him. Padilla with the nice self-pass. Padilla walks out into center ice, stick handles around the defense, and is able to get the puck down in deep as he goes back to his D position. Behind the net there, that's Adrian Williams battling for it. 2 players go to the ice. It's flipped over. I believe that's Polsky, number 11. Down, excuse me, that's 78, Alford. Puck behind the net, sticked into the corner by Walker. Stallions fire it up off the glass, can't get it out. Kushkowski walks in, top of the near faceoff dot, gets through 1, not able to get through 2 though. And the puck is cleared up and out by Alford. Gets the puck up ahead to Ori, 2-on-1 with Canellis. Ori walks in, Ori with the shot, save made, rebound, puck in the crease, and it comes out. Save made. Very difficult save by Tosh. His first save of the game, a 2-on-1. Able to make the save off the stick of Ori. Burns walks over the blue line. Burns top in between the face-off dots. That shot deflects into the far corner, rather. Stallions again walk in. Abdul Aleem with the shot. The hard, low wrist shot. Nice pad save made by Tosh. Stallions putting a little bit more pressure on here. No penalty called as a couple of players go down there. Burns cross-ice pass. Puck in center ice, and here comes Thomas for the Huskies. Thomas takes it wide. Behind the net, and Burns throws it up, and it finds its way out to center ice. Westerholm and Williams. Williams dumps it in and goes and chases. He's chasing Nolan Northrup. Northrup throws it around to the far side for Rudy Way. Way tries to backhand it out. He can't. Williams has it, loses it, and it does find its way out to center ice. Here comes Crumbless 1-on-1 with Fernandez across the blue line now. Over to Abdul Aleem. Abdul Aleem with the shot, and the glove save made by Seamus Tosh. Tosh has been challenged here in the first couple of minutes out there, and he's come up big. He had a handful of saves here in the early going. 4 minutes and 52 seconds left to go here in period 2. The underdog Huskies with a 3-1 lead. The Huskies came in 3-12-2 here in the Premier Select Peewee division, and right now they are handling the Stallions. Shots are 17-13 in favor of the Huskies. Again, a reminder, this was 8-1 shots in favor of the Stallions in the first period. Huskies with the puck. That's Habby. Habby looks for the cross-ice pass, throws it into the far corner where Gunnar Goldman will play it for Chicago. That puck does come out to center ice. Padilla has it. Padilla just waits. It gets stuck in the snow there in front of the benches, and he is eventually able to clear it in. Underneath the stick of Pease, Fernandez. Like I've been talking about Fernandez and Pease all afternoon. Gets it out to center ice. Up ahead to Habby. Just eludes him. He would have been in all alone. Has the puck down low, though. Centering feed. Puck in the blue paint. Habby gets it back. The shot in by Monday. Flips wide of the near post. Centering feed. Sticked into the far corner nicely by Walker. And it's kept in for the moment. And a big collision at center ice. Monday goes down hard. Bounces up. And it was very close to offsides, but opportunity now. Centering feed, shot in, and what a beautiful save made by Seamus Tosh. His skater all alone on the near side, and Tosh was able to get from that right post to the left post and make the beautiful, beautiful save with 3 minutes and 44 seconds left. And that all started with what looked like could have been whistled down as an offsides, but they let the kids play on, and that led to a great save by Tosh. Abdul Aleem to take the draw now for the Stallions. Won and flipped around by Sullivan. Fernandez gets the puck up, and it's out into center ice. Polsky now. Long pass. Looking for that home run pass to Abdul Aleem. It eludes him. Rudy Way gets it up to Ori, but it's banged right back in by the Huskies. Reed Alfred throws it along the near side. Are able to get it out. Abdul Aleem, a little bit too much oomph on that self pass there, and the puck is iced. As Conroy and Abdul Aleem have some words for each other as the faceoff will come down to our left here with 3:07 left to go. Now in the second period. 3-1, Huskies with the lead here. Stallions took an early first period lead on their third power play of the first 5 minutes of the period. Off the a potential opportunity there for Westerholm, but he's not able to get it. But 3 consecutive goals by the Huskies as Thomas, Williams, and Monday able to give their team a 3-1 lead. Padilla keeps it in at the point, and we're going to have a penalty called here on the Huskies. A hit from behind as Brady Burns was knocked down, and he was hit from behind, and he's going over to the bench holding that left arm. And it's Keegan Driscoll going to go to the box for the hit from behind. So another opportunity here for the Stallions on the man advantage. They are 1 for 3 here on the 5-on-3, 5-on-4. They had a 2-skater advantage in that first period. Two minutes, 40 seconds left to go here in the period. Driscoll in the box, I believe, for the second time here this afternoon. Axel to take the draw. Gray Axel taking the draw for the Stallions. Wins it forward, but finds the stick of Conroy. Bangs it up off the glass. Way keeps it in. Shot hits a stick in front. Eludes Madden as he was trying to tip that. Down low, the Stallions have the puck back to the point. That's Madden. Madden puts the puck towards the net. Comes over to the near half boards where Pease battles for it. And the Huskies not able to get it out. Pease gets it back. Pease walks in, top of the near faceoff dot. Pease walks in, centering feed. It bounces over a couple of sticks and over to the far side where Goldman plays it. There's Pease again with the shot. Just missed. That looked like that went short side corner here, but it missed the net. And then the pass back to the point, there was nobody there. And the Stallions now have to start over in their own zone. Up ahead to Goldman. Goldman to Axel. Axel walks around the defense. On the stick now of Goldman, shot save made by Tosh, who's been fantastic here in his first 6 minutes. Crumbless tries to play the puck forward, knocked away from him. Walking right in through the crease, flipped over to the near side. That's Way. Way with the bad angle shot, deflects out in between the faceoff dots. That's Crumbless now. Crumbless pass looking knocked away by Padilla. And Padilla tried to send Monday away, but that'll be an icing. 1:13 left to go here in the second period. 33 seconds left on the power play for the Stallions, who trail this one 3-1. Stallions are pretty firmly locked into that 7 seed, so they'll be taking on either the Ice Dogs or Rockford in the first round of the Premier Select tournament starting next week. Shot in, it finds its way through. That's at Mason Abdul-Alim. The puck just found his stick and he just banged it 5-hole. And he gives his team a power play goal and gets them within 1 here in the second period. It is 3-2. Mason didn't wait there at all. He found the puck on his stick and he just fired it. Fired at 5-hole and gets his team a little bit closer here in the second period. Final minute of the second period. It's now 3-2. Fernandez over to the far side. Puck squirts out. Here's a chance. Knocked away. Westerholm knocked down behind the net, and the puck is covered up by Tosh. 45 seconds now left to go in the middle frame. 3-2. Huskies with the lead. These two teams played to a 3-3 tie back in December down in Romeoville. Canlan, one of our favorite places to call a game. This is obviously Fifth Third Arena is a beautiful, beautiful place, not only to watch a game, but to call a game. We're elevated high over ringside. We don't have any seats right in front of us. Wraparound attempt comes out as Tosh holds that post. We've been fortunate this year to have some absolutely fantastic venues to call some NIHL hockey games from, as Tosh makes the glove save there. 27.6 now left to go. Shots are even at 19. Faceoff is won by the Huskies. They walk forward with it. Tipped forward, it gets through Fitzgerald, and that gives Alfred a chance to play it out to center ice. Pease now looking up ahead as we're in the final 14. Crumbless for the Stallions has it down low, pinned against the glass by Cyranek. Axel now behind the net, 5 seconds left. Axel still on his backhand, back to the point, and the shot in. Tosh makes the save, but I don't think that would have counted either way. So we're going to go to the third, the 1-goal hockey game. The Huskies leading the Stallions here 3-2. So this was a 1-1 hockey game going to the second period, but the Huskies with a pair of second period goals. First one by Adrian Williams, the second one by Matthew Monday, and then Mason Abdul-Alim with about a minute left to go in the second period would get his team within a goal here as we get ready for period number 3. NIHL players and goalies. NIHL's best flow is back. This is a fun celebration of the best hockey hair in the league. There's always great enthusiasm for this promotion from players and fans. All entries are now in. Follow the NIHL Facebook page and see what weekdays you'll be able to vote for your favorites. One player represents their team in the contest. In the end, there will be a youth and coach winner. They will win prizes for their team and for themselves. Prizes are sponsored by Jerry's Hockey and the Northern Illinois Hockey League. Be sure to make your voice heard as we will see who will be named NIHL's Best Flow 2023. And it is a proven fact that a good flow, a good head of lettuce makes you faster out there on the ice. So, kids, if you're watching this, grow the hair, grow the lettuce. It makes you streamlined, and it'll make you faster out there. Proven fact. It's science. We are about ready for third period action. Stallions now with a shot advantage of 20-19 here as we go to the third. Both teams 5 skaters. Seamus Tosh down to our left, number 33, and Flynn Walker continues to man the goal to our right. Abdul Aleem and Carson Sullivan take the draw. It's one forward by the Huskies, but the Stallions are able to work it out into center ice. Tipped forward by Canellis, but back into the offensive zone where the Huskies hadn't cleared, so that'll be an offsides. Nice play there by the Huskies as they win that draw over to the far side, and there was only a blue jersey over there. And Kushkowski, Alexander Kushkowski walked in and got a shush. That was Habby, Jackson Habby, number 98, walked in and got the shot from the top of the faceoff dot. Neat play. There's nobody over there other than a blue jersey. Draws one by the Huskies. This shot goes wide of the near post. Backhanded into the slot area. Shot by Monday goes up over the net. Monday already with a goal, found himself all alone in the slot, but his shot just went over the crossbar. Abdul Aleem tries to play it around Williams. He can't. Williams knocks it back into the zone for another whistle, another offsides. And if you're in the area, you've got some kids playing youth hockey, come on down here to Fifth Third Arena, as immediately following the game, they're going to be kicking off the Bantam graduation ceremony here at Fifth Third, followed by 3 hockey games here tonight. So if you got nothing to do, come on down to Fifth Third and cheer on the kids as they play some of their final Bantam games. Thomas walks in, and it's sticked away from him by Alford. Good defense by Alford. Padilla walks in, fires the wrist shot that's knocked down. Puck finds its way out to center ice. A couple players bang into each other. Kushkowski now. Cross ice pass looking for Thomas. It gets into it hit the snow right in front of the Stallions bench. Stalled that play as Pease now with Kushkowski. Pease down low, centering feed, looking for Axel. Padilla plays it forward to Thomas. Thomas kicks it to his stick, but there are 3 yellow jerseys there. Rudy Way now across the blue line trying to catch the Huskies in a line change. Pease is knocked down, and that's going to be yet another penalty on number 66 in blue, Keegan Driscoll, as he just banged into Jake Pease, knocked him down, and he'll find himself in the sin bin for the 3rd time here this afternoon. So Keegan Driscoll, is it the hat trick of some sort? His 3rd penalty of the game. Opportunity for the Stallions to get this thing even. Abdul Aleem will take the draw against Carson Sullivan to the right of Seamus Tosh. Draws one by Abdul Aleem all the way over to the far side, and Rudy Way has it on his backhand. Pease now down low. Pease knocked away by Fernandez. Fernandez tries to get it up and out. He can't. Tipped into the corner by Pease. Hammered around to the near side. Kept in, though, there by Goldman. Goldman knocked away from him by Fernandez. Fernandez bumps into Abdul Aleem, and Rudy Way thought he kept that puck in the offensive zone, but the Zebras are saying no, so that's going to be an offsides call with a minute 37 left to go on the power play, 11:55 left to go here in the hockey game. Huskies with a 3-2 lead over the Stallions. Axel battles for the draw, but it's won eventually by the Huskies. Fernandez, nice move by Fernandez to get around one, but can't get around Rudy Way. Way turns around and whips it out of the zone. Sullivan plays it forward. Axel gets it back 2-on-1. Axel with Pease. Pass looking for Pease, but good defense by Fernandez behind the net. Conroy up around the near side, kept in by Rudy Way. Way deeper on his backhand now, on his forehand. Centering feed looking for Pease. On the stick of Goldman. Goldman with the shot. Deflects in! Beautiful shot. Beautiful tip. And we are all knotted at 3. I'm going to get the license plate on that young man. That was Gray Axel with the tip from in between the faceoff dots. And he roofed that tip, tying this game at 3. That was gorgeous. Gray Axel has been somebody I've called out on a number of occasions here today for the Stallions. He's played a really solid hockey game, and he gets the equalizer with 11:17 left on the power play. A bit of a delay here as we get ready to get started. I think we're ready for some hockey now. Maybe. Scores even, 3-3. Shots are even, 21-21. Both officials over here talking to the official scorer, it looks like. See her right down here. Conversation happening. I wonder if it's a roster issue. I haven't seen any roster issues. The numbers I have are the numbers that are out there on the ice, but official was holding one of the team's rosters. So we're ready to go. Abdul Aleem and Williams Jr. on the draw. Finds its way back to Alford. Reed Alford along the far boards. And it does work its way out to center ice as the Stallions look to regain the lead. Padilla has Abdul Aleem hounding him. Nice work out to Monday, though. Monday flips it into the opposite corner. Brady Burns will be the first one on it. Over to the near side. Nathan Westerholm now. Westerholm out to center ice as Abdul Aleem runs into Monday. Abdul Aleem gets it back in the offensive zone, loses an edge. Williams now over to the far side. Kept in over there by Burns for the moment. Squirts out, kept in underneath Westerholm. Gets it back, though, off of Padilla and backhanded out. Pitchforked out, some would say. Slapped up off the near boards. Padilla now. Abdul Aleem and Padilla. Padilla walks in. Padilla 1-on-4. Gets the shot on, forcing Walker to make the save. Madden backhanded, finds the stick of Fernandez with the shot that whistles wide. Behind the net now. Huskies trying to regain the lead. The puck squirts out. Fernandez tips it forward. It's still sitting there in the slot area. Nobody able to do anything with it. And eventually it's just cleared out. And it's not going to be an icing as it's going to go right on net. So we're under 10 minutes now. Up to Fernandez. Fernandez, little self pass. Knocked down, backhanded forward by Polsky. And then Gio Ori backhands it in. Fernandez is going to be the first one on it, though. Flips it over to the far side where Peter Polsky is waiting. Huskies now, though, up, out, and into center ice. Gunnar Goldman stops on a dime, and Fernandez able to get there in time. Potential 2-on-1 if Fernandez hadn't been able to get to that puck first. Here comes Ori, though. Ori walks in, centering feed, and the puck is covered up by Seamus Tosh as Gunnar Goldman was crashing the net. And Tosh forced to get that big mid on it. 9:11 left to go here in the third period. Threes are wild. 3-3 in the third. These two teams, again, played to a 3-3 tie back in December. So 3 is the magic number when these two teams get together, it seems. Padilla along the far boards. Passes it out, finds Fitzgerald into center ice. Flips it forward, looking for Williams. Williams will give chase, has the puck behind the net, loses an edge, crashes into the end boards. Gives Goldman a chance to play the puck. Padilla stops it there, kept in by Conroy. Conroy back to Padilla. Padilla tips it out into the high slot area where Goldman will take it. Goldman across the blue line, loses it, gets it back on the stick of Crumbless. Crumbless over to Pease. Shot score! Jake Pease finds the back of the net on the feed from Henry Crumbless, and that gives the Stallions the lead now at 4-3. Back and forth we go in this one as the Stallions come from a 3-1 deficit to take a 4-3 lead here in the third period. It's a nice play by Crumbless, heady play by Crumbless to see Pease to his left, and he was able to feed it to him, and Pease was able to rifle that about midway up the net, glove side on Seamus Tosh. Abdul Aleem battling with Fernandez. Finds its way in on Tosh. The puck is in the slot. It's deflected. I think Owen Madden tried to get that shot in. Not able to get a lot on it. It was on his offhand. And the Huskies now will skate out with it. Abdul Aleem stops it there, though. Westerholm walks again across the blue line. Centering feed. Gets it through, and Tosh is able to cover up as Owen Madden was bearing down on number 33 in blue. So this was a 1-0 Stallions lead early in the first period. Then 3 unanswered goals by the Huskies would give them a 3-1 lead, but then 3 unanswered goals by the Stallions. 1 in the second, 2 here in the third, give them a 4-3 lead. Cole Canellis takes the draw. Finds its way onto the stick of Jackson Habby. Habby rifles it in on Walker, forcing Flynn to make the save. Falling down is Rudy Way. He's got enough help there to get the puck up, and Gio Ori out to center ice. Polsky and Fernandez battle in that far corner. 2 skaters do a side. It's taken away by, I believe that was 98. Excuse me, that was Habby. Nice feed out by the goalie, Flynn Walker, onto Gio Ori's stick. Padilla now takes it behind his net as we're under 7.5. Kept in there by Axel, one of the goal scorers here. Huskies now motor the other direction. That's Kushkowski. Kushkowski walks in on the backhand, gets it to Markham, shot in, and the save is made as James Markham has had a couple of point-blank opportunities here. He had a breakaway earlier on that he wasn't able to put home, and then right there found himself all alone in front of Flynn Walker, and Walker able to come up big, make the save, and keep this 4-3. Williams on the draw now. Draws one by the Huskies, but it finds its way over to the far side, and Pease throws it forward. It's going to elude Tosh. No, Tosh is going to play it as they wave off icing. So Padilla up ahead to Markham. Markham elevated backhand pass, looking for Thomas, one of the goal scorers. Thomas walks in with speed. Thomas walks in and misplays it there. Centering feed, and yellow jersey is able to block that thing. Abdul Aleem now with some speed. Abdul Aleem walks in, and it's tipped away by Fernandez at the last minute. Nice poke check. Walking in now is Madden, though. Madden shot into a body. Plays it over on the near side. Abdul Aleem was walking in all alone, and Nathan Fernandez just able to get his stick on it and tip it into that corner. Markham knocked down from behind by Alford. 6 skaters over there. Fernandez flips it out to Thomas. Thomas tries to get through a couple of yellow jerseys. He can't. And Goldman will take it here for the Stallions. Thrown in deep. Huskies. Miscommunication on that pass. Just comes out to center ice. Burns. We're under 6 now. Burns leaves it for Goldman. Goldman tries to pass through, but it finds the stick of Fernandez. Fernandez just out of the reach there of Sullivan. Fitzgerald has to wait for Sullivan to get back across the blue line. He doesn't, and that will be whistled down for an offsides. Our good friend Arturo Robles checking in from Mexico City. Arturo has been a long-time supporter of the Northern Illinois Hockey League. Arturo, I hope you're having a fantastic weekend down in Mexico City. Thanks for tuning in, and thank you to everybody for tuning in here for the final regular season NIHL Game of the Week on the NIHL TV network, powered by Stream Sports Midwest. I am Aaron Shellen, and I am very happy to be bringing you today's action. Kept in at the point for the moment by Padilla. Let's find its way out to center ice, though. Canellis knocks it down low. He goes after it with Padilla, but Padilla uses that big frame. Tipped away by Ori. Along the near half boards. Nice toe drag by Rudy Way. Kept it at the point by Burns, who just whips it down to Way. Way puts it in on goal. Puck is knocked down before it reaches Tosh. Puck out to center ice now. Collision there at the blue line. Here comes Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald top of the near faceoff draw. Drop pass. Too much on it. Fitzgerald gets it back, though. Blue skater all alone in front of the net. Williams with the backhand, and the save is made by Flynn Walker. There was a blue jersey. I think that was number 74, Nathan Conroy, all by himself in front of the net there for about 10 or 12 seconds, and the Huskies just could not get him the puck. So we're down to 4.5 now. Offensive zone draw here for the Huskies to the right of Flynn Walker. Kept in by Cyranek at the point, puts it towards the goal, pinballs into that far corner. Centering feed. Crumbless, though. Good positioning to knock it away. Markham is tripped and no whistle. The official in front of me looked like he wanted to raise that arm, but he didn't. Axel not able to get it out. Markham again throws it forward looking for Williams. They're able to keep it in at the point. Fernandez flips that thing in. It bounces through Walker behind the net. And Northrop will play it up and out. Pease one-on-one with Cyranek. Pease flips it forward. Pease walks in. Pease with the shot, and he scores. As Seamus Tosh, I think, got a piece of that with his glove, but nicely done by Jake Pease as he was skating right to left and sort of wrong-footed the goaltender Tosh there and beat him short side and gives his team a 2-goal lead here at 5-3 in the third. That's 4 unanswered goals here scored by the Stallions since the Huskies took a 3-1 lead. And we're under 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 44 seconds left to go. Conroy sticked away from him by Westerholm, D-to-D pass. Kuchkowski across the blue line, takes it wide. Kept in by Padilla at the point. Padilla's shot in, finds its way through, almost makes it in on goal. Stick lift. We have a 2-on-1 now. Abdul Aleem with a ton of speed. He takes this all the way, and Mason Abdul Aleem walks in, shot, and a gorgeous glove save made by Seamus Tosh, keeping this game 5-3. Abdul Aleem walking in with an absolute head of steam, ton of speed, and tried to rip that thing glove side. Seamus Tosh up to the task. 3 minutes, 17 seconds left to go now. Face off to the right of Tosh. Canellis on the draw. Battle along the near boards. Banged up into center ice. Alfred plays it over to the far side. Williams now across the blue line. Williams walks in, fires the wrist shot, gets it back, shot, and it deflects in. So the Huskies are not done yet. We talk about staying with it. We saw that earlier from Matthew Monday. Adrian Williams here, very similar opportunity. Gets the shot, deflects right back onto his stick, and he stays with it, fires the second shot in, and gets his team back within a goal at 5-4. Second goal of the game for Adrian Williams. That was 4 unanswered goals scored by the Stallions. Stallions have it now. Up into center ice. Pease has 2 goals here already. Knocked away by Fernandez, and Axel's not able to hold his edge. He goes down. The puck goes in off sides, and we'll have a whistle with 2:45 left to go here in the third period. 5-4, Stallions with the lead. Williams and Axel banging at each other's sticks before the puck is dropped. Padilla has it. Axel tried to take it away from him, just not able to. Cleared in deep by Padilla. Burns gives chase. Knocked away. Monday tips it away, but right onto the stick of Gunnar Goldman for the Stallions. Goldman up to Crumbless now. 3-on-2. Crumbless with some speed. Flips it to Axel. Axel tries the cross ice pass. Monday has it, loses it, gets it back. Goldman now tries to go through Padilla and can't. Monday around Crumbless out to center ice, but Burns is the first one there. Jackson Habby flips it over by the Stallions bench. Markham, Padilla now across the blue line. Padilla tries to walk through, leaves it for Markham. Markham, the shot in, goes wide behind the net. That's Thomas. Thomas tries the wraparound, knocked off the puck as we're under 2 minutes. Flipped out to center ice. That eludes Kushkowski. Kushkowski and Pease will race forward. Pease is there, puts it behind the net, forces Padilla to play it as we're at 95 seconds now. Padilla throws it up into center ice, looking for Habby. Westerholm now to Madden. Shot there, kick save by Tosh off the stick of Goldman behind the net. Fernandez stick handles out of traffic. 4-on-1 potential. Played forward to Williams, and Fernandez had a ton of space. He had a 4-on-1 as the Huskies pull their goalie now. Cyranek right here in front of us. Cross ice pass. It's it over to Conroy. Conroy knocked away by Abdul Alim. Puck just thrown to center ice into space. Fernandez will be the first one there as we're under a minute now. Fernandez goes around Westerholm. Fernandez now across the blue line, walks around one, walks around two, cuts back on the forehand. Shot sticked into the corner. And Thomas now. Thomas leaves it for Fernandez. Fernandez has it down deep as we're under 30. Fernandez, puck in the slot area. It sits right to the right of the goal. Cleared around to the near boards where Gio Ori backhands it up, not out. Padilla has it, fires the shot in. Rebound, right left pad save. A couple of left pad saves made by Flynn Walker. The puck is cleared out. We're down to 12 seconds. Fernandez has it, gets it up to Padilla. I don't know if they're going to have enough time. Padilla plays it forward, and it was whistled down for an offsides with 5.4 seconds left. So the Huskies putting the pressure on here in the final minute of this one. And Flynn Walker able to hold that red line, keep the puck out of the net. I don't know if the Huskies, even if they win the draw, are going to have time to get into scoring position here. Markham will take the draw against Axel. Peter Polsky was offsides on the draw, so they get him in the right position. And Axel just falls down on the puck smartly. Rudy Way has it. He will skate out the clock, and that will do it on the regular season NIHL Game of the Week schedule. It is a 5-4 victory for the Chicago Stallions. They finished their regular season 7-8-3, good for 17 points, and that'll put them in 7th place in the Premier Select NIHL Blackhawks tournament. They will take on either the Ice Dogs or Rockford in the Peewee Premier Select Tournament, which will take place next week in Vernon Hills. So that's going to do it. It's a wrap, as they say, on the regular season NIHL schedule. Had a great time here this afternoon. Want to thank all of the people at Fifth Third Arena that make putting this broadcast on at this arena a very, very fantastic experience for myself and my partner, Eric. So once again, your final score here from Fifth Third Arena in Chicago are the Chicago Stallions 5, the Romeoville Huskies 4. Stay tuned and keep an eye on the NIHL.info website and their Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages for upcoming broadcasts of NIHL games, of which there will be some. So have a great rest of your weekend, everybody. Once again, Stallions beat the Huskies 5-4. Take care.